All right, yo, what's going on, everybody? We're here with Witch Hat Atelier episodes 1 to 5. Now, if you missed it, I did react to episodes 1 and 2 already, but they did unfortunately get copyrighted on YouTube. So, what I'm going to be doing from here on is uploading all the edited YouTube versions on my Patreon, which you can access for free. So, you just click in the link in the description to actually access the reaction. So, that's what I'm going to be doing from here on because I don't want to deal with that. And I'll put 2 links or maybe 1 link for episodes 1 and 2 and 3 to 5. So I already watched episode 1 and 2 when they came out, and now I'm checking out episodes 3 to 5. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Consider checking out the Patreon for the full length reaction as well on the paid tiers. And with that being said, let's get into it. Yeah, so I think the character animation was done by Kairi Unabara, which I'm trying to see what else she's done. I believe that this is the person that's done this, but yeah, the character animation on this episode was absolutely amazing. Like the moment where Coco was crying at the end, the little bits of, like relief or whatever that Tetia was feeling in that scene when they were trying to come up with ideas and stuff, and her idea was rejected or whatever. That was really cool. Like the character animation throughout the show has been amazing. And again, I don't know if this is the same woman that did it for all the episodes, but yeah, it's been very consistently good. Also, another thing that I've repeatedly pointed out, the sound director. I don't know if the sound director or just the music, Yuka Kitamura, her music has been great. And I actually found this out after the first 2 episodes, but she's also done the music for a lot of From Software games like Elden Ring, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Dark Souls. She's been around the block, bro, in terms of where she's done music, bro, and that's great. And this setting just fits perfectly because while it's not like as dark consistently as Dark Souls and whatnot, like they're really like very grungy and dark constantly throughout, and the music reflects that with like very like very dark music, but she's equally competent as we've seen in these episodes with like more lighthearted scenes and lighthearted music, wholesome, different genres of music as well. So that's really cool to see that range. But also just the episode itself with the action, the animation, the direction, the composition, bro. It's amazing, bro. The shot composition, episode by episode, it's been great. I really don't have any complaints in that front, and I'm really glad it's consistently good. It's not just like an episode 1 phenomenon, episode 1-2 phenomenon where the animation is good for the first couple episodes and then starts to fall off. It's been very good, bro. So shout out to everyone involved. Shout out to Studio Bug Films, which also did Zom 100, and which Atelier, only 2 projects. So they're their production schedule for Zom 100 was terrible, but maybe they've learned from that because they were a new studio, right? Though I swear I've heard their name for a long time, but I guess not if they've only done a Zom 100, which again, if y'all have watched that show, it really got delayed a lot in the middle of its release. But I'm glad, at least right now, that it's not the case for Witch Hat Atelier. And hopefully going forward, it's going to continue to be great. I think the emotional beats of this episode and just these 3 episodes in general have been progressively getting more and more like focused and also more impactful, as we've started to obviously learn about these characters more. We haven't not really learned, but gotten used to their dynamic and got over some hurdles for some of the characters. Like I feel like Agot, she's been a big pain in the ass for the first 4 episodes. Very competent, but a pain in the ass for Coco, who still treats her like like she looks up to her. So I'm glad to see that slowly fading away with all the obstacles and stuff. I love Tetia and Coco's relationship as well. That's really wholesome, really cute. And I love Riche as well. She's kind of like in on like with them. Like she's was nice to Coco in the beginning, but she's kind of just been doing her own thing. But I like her. I like the balance of the dynamic. I like the group dynamic as a whole. And I feel like I've really started to like it these last 3 episodes. Because first 2 we only just met them, but now I'm starting to really get a feel for their dynamic going forward, and we'll see how it changes as well. The part where that guy like infiltrated Coco's dreams was crazy because like she was like asleep in the middle of that labyrinth, and he was like just actually there, but he was also within her dream. So that's crazy. We don't really even know how the hell like that caused it, because this is probably like a new spell that he conjured up or something, because yeah, no one obviously saw like the casting seal or whatever. And it's also interesting because Tetia talked about like, you know, making a spell for general use for everybody. So we kind of got that, like how spells are made to be used in the first place, how they become a thing. They have to be like approved or whatever. And then we also had a Keyfree. We also saw like a lot more of Keyfree's like personal involvement with this, you know, his personal dedication to finding the, what is it called, the ringed caps, because he was dead ass when he was like, don't tell anyone about this, because I'm sure there might be a personal grudge somewhere. Maybe something happened to one of his family, maybe one of his family got lured in to the ringed caps, something like that. Maybe one of his family is one of the, like, you know, one of the main members, or something happened to his family or something like that. Or maybe something happened to himself. Obviously there's some like sort of personal connection there, which we'll find out. I don't know when, but we'll find out soon, I guess. But yeah, what else do I want to talk about? I think that's really it. Oh yeah, I also really like the city. We didn't really get to see a lot of it. We saw kind of like the establishing shots and seeing everyone interact, like seeing like random people interact, seeing the like the architecture, how it looks from like a broad view, and you know, closely, how like the walls, they look so old. So like, I really like the vibe of that, the place. It feels very much fitting of the show. So yeah, I'm hoping to see that world building expand even more. I also want to know more about the, what is it called, the Great Hall, and like the underground area under, like near the watchtower underground in the water. That was really cool, that place. A bit dark, but pretty cool. So yeah, hopefully we'll see more of that. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys enjoyed my reaction discussion. I don't think I have anything else to say. I guess I'll say it in the next time. But I don't know how I'm gonna be releasing these. I don't know if I'm gonna do these weekly, because I usually like react to multiple episodes at once. I just like the flow of that better, reacting to it rather than just doing it one by one weekly. So I guess we'll see. But I'm gonna obviously get these out in you know, in some sort of fashion, some sort of organized fashion. So look out for these whenever they drop. Probably drop them in like a couple episodes if you're still watching it up until this point. I appreciate it. And with that being said, consider liking, subscribing, commenting, checking out the Patreon for the full length. And with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.